And place where all man you may come, na you may pray, na thank him, na bring him all worry blo imi golong Papa God. Sensory emi place blo desla. Emi meet where place where you may come, you may pray, talk thank you long, Papa God, where look out in me a song you may sing him today, that's Jesus care. Yes, you may come lolo too because you may acknowledge him as like care long, Papa God. Na or when I'm heavy worry you may got, you may bring him along him. Na in place whereby you may come line him about God, character belongen. Now when I'm will belongen lo you na me. So at least sensory, that's what all come line him about God. Passing belongen. Now when I'm will belongen. Now one time this la, pa me look sabi osem, place where sin problem, and become solved. Time Adam na Eve to play sin, Papa God took what to play die. This last century, Papa God he bring him so that and by rouse him this la die, antap lo yumi. Passing the sacrifice he come up, where symbolizing forgiveness, plus sin. So that sin where you may walk in, time you may come inside the house lo too. There's la forgiveness and go, not any place whereby you may sin you can kiss him. There's la good blood, forgiveness from Papa God. Or any place where you may come kiss him salvation long end. Transfer him there's la passing blo you may nongo ti kolong this sensory or bring him along this la animal may die. May mark him forgiveness plus sin. Na emi moving make emotion this la sin and we finish. So at least sensory and we bring him all this la thinking. And thinking long. Papa God he come close to one time you me. Na thinking long passing no good sin it must finish. And at least sensory. Heavenly sensory. And we bring him this la tripla look sawe na ba mi kolongen at least sensory when me this la heavenly sensory and me tripla sensory the symbol of Moses building picture na King Solomon but the true one am stop long heaven then when me this la walk lo this la sensory stop lo heaven na am hasting thing longen am long solving problem long sin. That's the true plus sensory. Istablo Hebrews chapter 8 verse 1 and 2. Ami original na ami true blood sensory. This la istablo heaven. This la where Moses na Solomon building and picks at us but the real origin one am established heaven. Hebrews 1, 8, 1 and 2. Am talking. Revelation chapter 7 verse 15. You may put look in the slide so that by one am John. Revelation chapter 7 verse 15 to 17. I think let's read that so that Misa Sambla Luimi like sleep so you may open in Bible so that by you may look in what John is picturing. Revelation chapter 7, verse 15 to 17. Verse 15, therefore, you may read, therefore they are before the throne of God, serve him day and night in his temple, and he who sits on the throne will dwell among them. Verse 16, the sun shall not strike them or heal. For the Lamb who is in the midst of the throne will shepherd them and lead them to living fountains of water, and God will wipe every tears from their eye. This la century lo heaven and where God's throne and stop on. That's why in the middle of some time you may Piksay mo Bible piksay mo same century actually in throne. Place where Papa God sit down. Long heaven house long Papa God and this the century lo heaven. God sit down long this la na online ni worship him. Kiss him all kata worry long all people belong inside long this la. So John 14 verse 2 and 3. John 14 verse 2 and 3 well-known text. Jesus said to him, go to heaven, go walk on him. Prepare a place. Okay. Time I'm already in place, got place belonging, a place belonging, that's the century of heaven. That's the Father's house. Time I'm talk why me bring him, me go along Father's mansion. His Father's house is the century in heaven. And First King, he talk the earthly and the heavenly centuries are connected. Solomon time me talk me build him, this me talk him. There's like building when me walk him here. And me connect him this la century lo heaven. Because time you me pray lo here, God am sina nowhere. This la century lo heaven. And me harim na answer him this la pray. Time you me address him worry me lo here. God by give him petition me go long in.